Hey everyone, welcome back to another 5 cents review, this time for Genesis Noir. Before we start, I do want to mention that this game is free on Game Pass, so hopefully that's an incentive for you to go give this thing a shot. To go over the rules again, I'm just counting a sentence as many words as I can get out without taking a breath, so it doesn't matter if I have 12 commas, 6 hyphens, and an ampersand in these sentences, we're just gonna roll with it. I'm limiting gameplay to trailers and the first hour to keep spoilers at a minimum. Let's get started. The clear initial draw of this game lies in its visuals, and fortunately that element is one that Genesis Noir nails the most consistently. Not only is its stylized world full of beautiful minimalist artistic expressions and stunning representations of space, time, and everything in between, but its animation can also only be described as the visualization of jazz music. Everything is bouncy and fluid, and even when the visuals change drastically, they still somehow lead perfectly into one another. Everything coming out of the screen itself is in a class of its own. The music has this perfect goofy jazz detective vibe, and combined with small little touches like tiny movements when hovering over interactable elements really gives the game a tongue-in-cheek personality while never coming across as parody. Comparing it to Soul in the title might be a bit of a disservice to its unique world, but the building blocks, sound, and occasionally the visuals of this game do invoke some of the best parts of that movie. Where I start to feel some of the more lackluster elements is when we get to actually interacting with the screen through a controller or keyboard. First of all, the game is clearly designed with keyboard in mind because some of the puzzles can be a bit clunky or frustrating with a controller, but past that, I experienced a good handful of glitches and crashes, including falling to the ground and losing 15 minutes due to bad checkpointing or being stuck in an endless exposition screen that wouldn't let me move on. The puzzles were also very simple, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, just something to be aware of, and sometimes I felt like I didn't know what I was doing. I just kind of stumbled through things. Like this puzzle early on, I kind of just made a few combinations, then pressed the heart button 3 times and it worked. I have no idea what I did, but I sure did the hell out of it. Another puzzle gave me 3 different colored seeds, but their unique uses were only used like 1 time each in a 15-minute segment, and beside that they all did the exact same thing over and over like 20 times. There's still fun to be had when interacting with the beautiful world that Fellow Traveler has created and being a part of their mesmerizing setting, story, and art, but Genesis Noir's shortcomings do stem mainly from those interactable elements, and while it is absolutely a game that should be experienced because of its beautiful storytelling, it's also one that players should be aware has a somewhat significant gap between its stories and ideas and its actual gameplay. To wrap up, I just want to say that I do recommend this game, however, because despite all else, it gave me something entirely unique to any game I've ever played before. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Leave your thoughts on the video or on the game in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Subscribe if you're new for more reviews, analysis, and discussion about games, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.